Welcome back, children. So yesterday we have done about various ways of reducing friction. So last point was left, that is streamlining. Now what is the streamlining? You have seen the body of a bird. How does it look like? The front is pointed, the back is also pointed, and the middle portion is thick. This type of shape is called as spindle shape. What is the shape of fish? Front portion is pointed, back side is also like that, middle portion is thick. So, to reduce fluid friction, means friction offered by air and water, objects which move through air or through water has been given the shape of bird and fish. That is called as streamlining. Clear? Like if you see the structure of a ship, how does it look like? So see this point, it is pointed. It is pointed in this way. This shape helps the ship to cut through water easily and move. Same is the case of aeroplane. You see, in aeroplane what happens? Look at the structure. The nose part is so pointed so that it can easily cut through air while in motion. This is the aeroplane. You can understand, I suppose? Right. So this is the structure of aeroplane, right? So this is called streamlining shape. This shape helps in cutting through air easily, and then the speed will not be affected much. So these are the ways of reducing friction whenever object is moving through a fluid. Now whenever you swim, you must have seen, how do you swim? You keep both the arms straight, pointed, and then you jump in water. So that to cut through water easily, to decrease the frictional force offered by water when your body is diving through water. Means you try to acquire the shape of a fish so that you can easily move through water. So these are the various ways of reducing friction. But some other ways are there which helps us to increase friction. There must be some necessity to increase friction. Otherwise, our work will not be done. For that reason, for increasing friction also there are some ways. So let me go through the ways of increasing friction. First way of increasing friction ways to increase friction. First is to make the surface rough. If you make the surface rough, then frictional force will automatically increase. Right? You will find that the surface of bulletin board, those who are having bulletin board in school, you will find the surface is not smooth like that of the glass, but it is rough. The texture of the surface is rough. It is not as smooth as glass. Why? So that it can easily hold on to the pictures and the pin can be pricked easily. Clear? Second, by using spikes on the sole of shoes. You must have seen that players, athletes, footballers, they wear shoes on the sole of which spikes are there. Why? This spikes increases the friction between the surface of the shoe and the surface of the ground. And when the body of the player is in motion, it helps him to have a good grip on the ground and doesn't allow his body to get slipped easily. Third is trading of tires. You must have seen, very common, trading of tires. What is this? This is also a way of increasing the friction, force of friction. How? By roughening the surface. You must have seen that in tires, big tires you have seen, supposing this is the structure of a tire, this type of grooves are there. Have you seen? You say, yes sir, you have seen. Now what do you think? These grooves are made to beautify the tires? To decorate the tires? No. These grooves are made to make the surface of the tire rough so that easily it can easily grip on the ground. It can easily grip on the ground and stop. As soon as the brakes are applied, it will have a full grip of the ground, it will stop. Did you understand? So this is called as treading of tires. Clear, children? So these are some ways to increase friction which is required. Otherwise, if friction is not there, we cannot even move. If friction is not there between the surface of your shoe and if between the sole of your feet and the ground, you cannot stand. You will fall down. As soon as you will try, you will fall down because the ground will be not providing enough frictional force to make you stand. Right? To help you to stand. Next, whenever you are writing, if enough frictional force is not there between the surface of the pen, means the nib of the pen, and the surface of paper, can you ever write? No. As soon as you will keep on the surface of paper, as soon as you keep the pen on the surface of paper, it will get slipped. So you will not be able to write at all. So these are the various ways by which we can increase the frictional force so that we can do our everyday work. Clear, children? So I think, so for this reason it is said that I was telling you that friction is considered to be a necessary evil. Evil because it causes unnecessary production of heat, it causes wear and tear of parts, it decreases the speed. Though these things are there, but still without friction, we can't stand, we can walk, we can't run, we can't sit on the chair, we can't write, you cannot hold on to things. Clear? So we require friction in our everyday life to make our life easy and comfortable. For this reason, friction is called as a necessary evil. So student, I think this is the end. Nothing more is there in the book as far as your syllabus is concerned. So in our next class, I will be doing the objective questions given at the back of the chapter. Thank you.